Alrighty guys, welcome back to the Combustion Gamer YouTube channel. We have Florida Racing, the new F1 team in F1. So we got the beautiful green car back there. We also need to add our sponsor logos and stuff to that car as well, so I need to get back into that. But a few quick things that we need to look at. So, what is our overall strategy? Well, we're going to be heading to Australia. Also tell you about what our series looks like. We got 10 races a season. Just figured go the easy way to some extent on racing. We got pretty tough field setup with AI strength. We're also running 25% on the races. I might bump that up, we'll have to see. But that's kind of how we're set up right now. So we'll see how that goes. But here's what we got in faculties. Currently we got personnel, which is doing absolutely nothing right now. So we need to look at here. We got all of our training camp for our driver, which we'll introduce you to in a moment. But we definitely are going to want to start work on that here soon so that we can slowly get our driver to be a lot better. We're not really going to have anything going on there, so we'll just go ahead and shut down that factory, even though it's not really doing anything. And of course we have aerodynamics, which is shut down because obviously, as I think you saw in our big review of our team video, we are working with Panaz, who is helping us out with our aerodynamics and saving us some money there and being a sponsor as well. So we have durability, powertrain, and chassis, which we will all be working on to get stuff done. And we're definitely working hard on that chassis. That's the biggest thing we're looking at to start off with, so that we can make the car handle as good as it can. Then powertrain and durability, obviously they're the things we're working on. So we got R&D tree, which has slightly started on some things, so we're going to have to start work on that here in the near future, so we'll work on that some. We also have our sponsor, and there is our driver, Juan Manuel Carrera. So he's helping us out with Florida Racing, so he came over and is going to be our driver for hopefully the entire series. We will see how that works though. But as soon as I can get the training stuff going for him, that'll be good. So, we need to fix our livery here. Oh, we actually do have a sticker on there. Okay, good. So we got our slingshot, nice, prominently displayed. Gonna make sure we get our other slingshot decals on here. Yeah, I'm not gonna put anything up there, that looks weird. There we go. Just making sure that the sponsor is well represented right now. There we go, back up. Ooh, there we go. Yep, so Slingshot obviously our sponsor, so we're going to be working with them. So obviously standings, we need to be above Williams and Haas. Might be able to beat Alpha Tauri, but we'll have to see how it goes. So let me say this right now. So with I've already played some easy, kind of just learning the ropes career modes so far, and Australia is my worst track. It's actually one of my favorite tracks because I played it on the Nintendo DS when I had F1 2017. That was a lot of fun. 3DS actually, and that was one of my favorite tracks. But this one, in this particular game with a controller, it is a lot different. So I actually had forgotten that I played F1 with my 3DS by Nintendo, but that was definitely a fun game. Really enjoyed that. A lot of detail even in that particular game. So anyways, we are going to the race weekend, guys, so buckle up and let's see how badly we can lose. Alrighty, so we are at the track, guys. Yep, it looks like he's looking at our R&D. Very good for you, man. We got our logo plastered all over the place in here. Looks good. Got a good crew of guys from Florida over here in Australia, so I was able to make the trip. Got Carrera over there, he's doing pretty good. Hey Manuel, doing good? Yep, he's checking out stuff. So, alrighty, so let's get into it. So we'll see if we can improve on that for the race, which looks like it'll be 15 laps. And since I'm going to be running multiple laps, we got to get strategies. That's going to be fun. Alrighty, so let's get started here.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today.
Bottas, Hamilton, and Max Verstappen.
Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Alrighty, so we're beating a Williams car, which is what I want to do. Williams and Haas and those guys, I definitely want to try and beat them, so that's good. Alrighty, that career did pretty good there. I think he's either starting in front of me or I'm starting in front of him. I'm not sure which way it went. I didn't pay attention to that, but should be good. Here, I'm going to move you back here. There we go. Alrighty. So now we're going to go to Roy's strategy. And that give you... This is kind of like the pilot episode, so I'm going to let you know what to expect for this entire series. So once we get into race mode, I will be popping in as myself, talking every once in a while. But I'm also going to be having our wonderful Australian or accented person. I'm not sure if it's total Australian. I'm usually pretty good at it, but...
It's not quite where we'd want to be on the grid, but chin up.
Well, it's the only option we were going to get there, dude. I mean, come on, we're a brand new team. But yeah, we will get Australian F1 announcer to come in here and tell you about what's going on throughout the race, and that'll be pretty interesting. So, that'll be the basic format for this entire series, almost like Return of the Biff, except I'm going to be talking a lot more since I'm the actual driver, so that's going to help out. Anyways, here we go.
It's finally time once again to begin what promises to be another thrilling season of Formula One action. Pre-season times, subject of so much discussion in recent weeks, mean nothing now, as the cars line up to battle it out for points once again. So let's get this season underway. Welcome to the Australian Grand Prix.
Just south of Melbourne's downtown business centre is the one and only Albert Park circuit. 3.3 miles of public roads, closed for the weekend of course, make for a bumpy circuit with little undulation. There are 16 corners around the lake and a couple of good passing opportunities here as well, thanks in part to the DRS zones into turns 1, 3 and 13. Can Mercedes start with victory in their bid to win a 7th consecutive Constructors' title? Could Ferrari or Red Bull establish an advantage early on? And with 22 cars on the grid, how quickly can the new team find their footing? Well, it's great to be back, Anthony Davidson. We've got a lot to talk about this year.
That's right, Crofty. It felt like a long winter, but it's good to finally be back. I have to think the usual suspects will battle it out at the front, but there are always going to be some teething problems early on in the season, so whoever can keep on top of their issues will have the advantage today.
As I mentioned earlier, we're up to 11 teams this season, with a new entry run by, well, of all things, an owner-driver. That's something we haven't seen in this sport since Hector Raback over 4 decades ago. So how are they looking so far?
Ever since their participation was announced, there were questions being asked about whether an outfit like this could survive, and certainly it's proving to be a trial by fire so far. Let's hope they can continue to draw in investment and find a little more pace as well.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Leclerc, Alexander Albon, and Perez, Vettel, Ricciardo, Sainz, and Lance Stroll, Gasly, Ocon, Kimi Raikkonen, and Magnussen, Kvyat, Grosjean, George Russell, and Antonio Giovinazzi, Norris, Correa, the Rainmaster, and Nicholas Latifi. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Alright, I guess so. Now we need to look at our race strategy here. Get Jeff talking to us there. Alrighty, so we have, let's see, that looks like be a little bit of a longer time. Yeah, we're gonna go with let's see here, fuel load. A little bit more fuel there, just in case. Just so that we know for sure that we have plenty of fuel, but yeah, we are ready to go. Make sure, yep, alrighty. Let's get this party started. Alrighty, so we're gonna be starting off here nice and easy here. Gonna wait for everybody to kind of sort out here. Gonna be going a little bit slower than everyone else, because that is one thing that I'm also terrible about is start race traffic from the back. As I am fast, I accelerate quite quickly into the turns, but usually I end up destroying my wing, and definitely don't want to do that, so see how that goes. Also, check out my pilot's gloves there. You can see them, should be able to see them there as I turn the wheel. They look pretty good. Alrighty, got everybody kind of single fire here. We'll see if we can make some passes as we continue to spread out. But yeah, definitely for me anyways, I definitely want the field to spread out more prior to me trying to make any moves. Yep. Also saving fuel right now too. Cut the corner. Don't do that too much. So everybody kind of drifting away here, but they're also spreading out, so once I get a good feel for the cars, we go on here. We're gonna get our fuel ratio up higher, get the car a little bit more speed. You see right here? There we go. Now this is kind of helpful actually, to have cars in front of me, because it kind of helps me visually remember to brake for that turn, which is definitely helpful. So that's going to be pretty important for this race anyways. We got 15 laps of racing going. I'm going to be watching the fuel mix. I'm going to be fixing that later on here as we go. Looks like our best chance is to pass all of the Williams guys. Looks like that should be fairly easy to do. Just kind of waiting for a good opening here. Open into the grass there, not too bad. I wish there was a name suggestion called the lawnmower, because I definitely will cut plenty of grass in this series with my car, because I have a very bad habit of overshooting the turns and using the front wing as a lawnmower. So we'll see how that works, you know. Got a yellow somewhere. Oh, hello. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Everybody's crashing. Who do we got? I got a Haas guy out early. So that's one position we've made up without having to work for it, so thank you. It's kind of sad to see, because those guys are kind of our partners, really helped us out, get our team started, help Manuel and myself get... Alright. A lot of damage. I'd expect so. We're gonna go past. Very good. Thank you very much. And no overtaking from what I remember. Alright, well that was a huge wreck there. A lot of car parts. Let's see, I'm P19 currently. Vettel's gone. Rockinen, I think, is the other guy. Looks like he's got damage or something, so that'll be interesting. So he's getting... It's interesting. So I definitely like having the safety car feature. I definitely like that. That's really cool. Hopefully the new NASCAR game can have something similar, but we'll see. Everybody's kind of pulling away from me, but that's okay. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. So I haven't used any overtake so far, so that's helpful. See what this Rich can do here. Got a pretty good amount of speed there. We're now P14 with how everyone has cycled. The pit lane and stuff. I can kind of win into there early, stay behind Latifi. Alright, I can do that. I don't know what you want me to do. You want me to stay behind Latifi? You want me to pass him? What are you saying there? Alright, up we come. Catch safety car, stay behind Latifi. Very good, I can do that. Okay, here we go. This is definitely fun. I definitely like this aspect of a race with safety cars. It's definitely kind of cool, kind of breaks up everything. I wasn't expecting to have so much of a safety car this early. Oh wow, that was a cool sign. I like that. The SC with the, oh yeah, look at that. Little yellow box surrounding it. That's cool. I like that setting. Very nice. Alright, a lot of guys I think pitted due to the damage. Come on, Latifi, let's move. I'm out. I'm out. You can move, Latifi. Severe collision with Latifi. That was a severe. Wow. They're just handing out penalties here. Good night. How many penalties are you gonna... Good night. 15-second penalty. Good night. Well, I can't help that. He's going slow. I think something's messed up because he keeps telling me like Magnussen has passed me or something like that. That's weird. I don't know what's going on here. Got that weird 15-second penalty thing, Mahoogie. Luckily, Latifi does too, so that's good. So, if I pass him, I'll be sure to defeat something. 15 seconds though, that is whack. I'm not sure how that all happened there. That is just dumb. At this point, the safety car's getting on my nerves now. Wow, Latifi is slow. Now he speeds up. Alright, so we're saving plenty of fuel here, that's for sure, so I don't think we're going to be running out. Might not have to pit here either, but we'll see how things go. Alright, thank you very much. I do not want to hit Latifi again though, that was... I didn't want to get past him though. Latifi, move! Come on. Good night, you guys are slower than molasses on a giant cookie. Step and go here. He's faster than me. And we'll make things hard on Hamilton because we can. Kind of hold him up. We're burning off plenty of fuel, don't worry. Switch over to standard here. See if that gives us any more mojo. Karada is doing very good by himself. I'm very impressed with how he's doing so far. Keeping him in sight, but definitely doing a good job, so good job for him. I think actually we might have to skip the announcement because a lot of my commentary is actually a lot of fun here. Alrighty, almost had a wreck there, but not too bad, not too bad. Who's that? Ricardo! Hey, Ricardo! How you doing, Ricardo? I do like that name. It rolls off the tongue quite well. Daniel Ricardo. Like that. Very good name. Valtteri Bottas. He's gotten the fastest lap so far. Use our overtake here. Alrighty, so testing out some overtake into the turn there. And Ricardo definitely had us beat, so that's good to kind of figure out. Oh, Raikkonen. He's driving for Alfa Romeo. That's who it is. Very good. I was wondering what that dark red was. I couldn't remember. Alfa Romeo. Very good, very, very, very good. Now I remember. Wow, I like the time change. We started like earlier on and now it's slowly getting some shadows. I like how that's working. That's cool. I like that time... Oh, what do you call it? Time progression. That's cool. Well, I'm holding these guys in my sights pretty good. They're being held back by... Latifi. Then Latifi holds anything back, so he definitely will not be seeing a spot in my team, that's for sure. Got a little corner cutting there, always do that. A little grass, got Sainz. Come on, Sainz. Husky chocolate. I'll get you some chocolate. Hey, Sainz, you got some box of chocolate you can toss me here as I pass you, maybe? Yeah, I probably won't pass you, but hey. Next time you pass me when I go lap down or something, can you toss me a bag of chocolates? That'd be great. Yep. He's out there somewhere beside me. Alrighty, so I've kind of gotten into a better groove on this track than I have been. The other times I've raced on this track, I have instantly lost a wing or something, so I've gotten a better system going here. See, I can catch these guys pretty well going into the turns, but they definitely have more speed and better handling throughout there, so I have to keep watching them. So we can get positions back with our 15-second penalty. Oh, shot the turn. There we go. Ooh, DRS, thank you. I will use DRS. And over for shot the turn. Come on, what's your name? Time for you to go. There we go. And I'll pass you back. Kind of. Sorry about that. Luckily I did not get another penalty. Hallelujah. Looks like I think I saw what's his name is in. Manuel, so that's good as I'm in P6. Yeah, checking out the tires. Looks like we need to come in here pretty soon there. Come in next lap. That's his name's itching, so we'll let him. Wait, coming past me or not? Okay, we got a yellow flag or something. Okay, that's cleared up. Okay. What's his name's like he wants to pass me, but he never does. Like, what are you doing? You gonna pass me or not? I'm not a lap down, so I'm not gonna make it easy on you. Gonna pass? Yeah. You gonna pass? Maybe he is. Cut the corner again. Yep, got it. be coming in this lap to fix damage and switch tires. Once I remember what the lane is, there it is. Found it. Get some new soft tires here. Hopefully, I think I can do that. So. Alright, here we go. Yep. Alright, tires look good. Yeah, Vettel, Max. Yeah, okay. Yep, that's about where we were. Remember the turns! That's the thing, is I forgot where the turns were. Alrighty, so we got Latifi up there, we got Russell. I doubt that we're going to catch them at this point now. Yeah, we're pretty far back, so doubt that we will catch them. How they're doing. So definitely improvements that need to be made. Car actually felt a lot better than I thought I was going to, so definitely impressed with that. And we held our own there for a little bit, so pretty good. But yeah, definitely all the excess damage to the wing and stuff, definitely unhelpful. Overshooting the turns like this, definitely unhelpful. And not sure where Ricardo Carrera is, but we'll find that out at the end. But he's doing pretty good, so good choice in teammates, so I'm definitely impressed. Oh, you're pit. I don't know what you're talking about. So how much fuel saving we have, we know that we can take less fuel and be able to make it, so we will make that adjustment later on. That'll help us with weight. That will be helpful for us in the future. Oh, I see how that works. Okay, so you can, each time you go to the pits, you serve a 5-second penalty, or the, thanks Jeff, or you have 10 seconds, what was it saying? You serve 5 seconds, a penalty when you go to the pits, and then whatever's left over you serve at end of the race. Okay, so that's cool. Alrighty, I like how that's set up. That's good. That's good. Nice to know. So at least we won't finish last. When we got, we're going to be finishing in front of some pretty big names actually. Vettel, Magnussen. Could have done some overtake there, but didn't. Just relaxing here, because we're not going to catch Latifi 20 seconds ahead. That's not going to happen. So best thing to do is finish the race without wrecking or any more damage. So taking it nice and easy around here. And getting a good feel for the car and stuff, so that's good. Dude, he's like 19 seconds ahead. I'm not gonna catch him in 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm not gonna catch him. So it's like, well, actually, I don't know. Well, I don't know. If he slows down more, I'll catch him. But I don't think he's gonna slow down anymore. I don't know. Ooh, wow. He's dropping off the pace, it looks like. just watching. Thank you. I gotta fix the crew chief settings because he is talking a little bit too much there. A little bit too much Jeff can be a bad thing. Wow, okay. Latifi really is slowing down. I don't know what's going on with him. Damage or something else. Not sure what's going on with that, but he is definitely slower. And no, I do not need to pit. I'm perfectly fine. So I'm not sure what they're talking about there. Don't make any mistakes. Go around. There we go. Wow, Latifi is slow. I don't think I'm gonna catch him still, but he's definitely slow. Wow. Well, we might get a better position than we thought. We'll have to see. One thing I'm going to have to remember is going back through the replays and getting good screenshots and stuff. So hopefully if I can remember to do that, we can have some good thumbnails. Also some good Instagram pictures from each race. So we'll see how that works. I'm interested in what Husky chocolate is. I'm going to have to look that up. I'm going to guess that it's Swedish or Swiss, just by the coloration, but maybe something else. But usually when you have something that colors, it's usually going to be a Swiss chocolate type company, but I'll check. Sounds tasty. Had some Swiss chocolates, pretty good. Haven't had some in a while though, but the ones I did have were good, so let's check that out. Ah, okay, that's what's going on. Gotcha. Very good. See, I forgot about that too, is that you gotta run 2 different tire compounds for a race. Totally forgot about that, so. Very good, we will come in the next lap and switcherooski. Yes, sir. Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, look at that. The sun's really starting to go down now. It looks really good. I know, terrible, isn't it? Alright, we gotta come in this lap. And get those tires. Get that last penalty off. Yep. Yep. That's definitely putting us back somewhat with having to make multiple pit stops, but now that's going to help me remember that, hey, you got to make multiple stops to be able to get the different compounds on, which is all the regulatory stuff, so very good. Alrighty, so now that we know that, that's good. Hey, I'm still not finishing last, so I'm definitely happy with that. I definitely thought I was going to have a far worse finish, so very, very, very good. Car got a little bit rear end loose there, not too bad though. Put it off on the grass, not too bad though. And we'll finish on the lead lap too, so I mean, hey, that's even better. Very, very good. Not bad, not bad, so I'm impressed, liked it. Lando Norris! Good for you, dude. Good for you. Alrighty guys, so what we have here that's pretty interesting is, look at the best times. So most of the guys up there in the top 8 had about 129 second times. Then you look here, 131, 130, and then check out Manuel's. He's got 31, but also I have a 130. So definitely pretty good, pretty consistent times there. So definitely like that. So let's look at highlights. Oh, cool. Okay. I'll have to check that out. Look at the standings, of course, and constructor-wise, yeah, we're beating Williams, so that works. So, anyways, see how that goes. Alpha Tauri got a point. Wow, okay. Very good. And I think that is it, so we will move on, guys. Alrighty, guys, so there we go. Got Team Acclaim. Looks pretty good. I think we advanced. We got our base payout. Thank you very much. Going back to our headquarters, we'll do some quick headquarters updates and stuff, and then we will get ready for next week's, or I think it's going to be ending up every other weekend. We will have one of these videos up, hopefully. That's my goal, so we'll see how that works. But we're going to start off with the race and then go, obviously, at the end of each video to end here and getting stuff done. So let's go ahead and get activities done. I want definitely some power work done. Funded team event away. Now we're good. Simulate training for the driver, absolutely. Also need some driver acclaim there. Let's see here. Sponsor event. Sure, we'll do that. Get us some cash there. Also help us out in other stuff as well. Okie dokie. So we have a pretty good amount of money in the bank for a small fledgling team. We got some good resource points. Let me see. We got chassis department, power department. Let's see here. How much? Alrighty. We are going to try and get our reshaped combustion chamber in the works. See if we can get our gearbox working as well. Let me see here. We got rear floors, rear floor under tray distribution. So we'll get that done, and can we get another one? Alrighty, there we go. So we got those departments working here. Go to corporate. Ooh, there we go. We get another sponsor. We will reveal who that sponsor is next week. But not bad. I was definitely impressed. Let me see here. I want to go. Manuel did a good job, though. I'm really impressed with him. So we will see how he does, but definitely very, very good. So I'm definitely impressed with him. He's been a good investment already in this team. Held his own. Didn't finish super great, but hey, I mean, he did good. So anyways, guys, we will be heading to the next race the next time we come back, and we're going to be going racing. So I'm definitely like how fun this game is. It's definitely a lot of fun, but we will see you here next time for the next race of Florida Racing, and we'll see you here next time on F1. Bye-bye. Alrighty guys, welcome back to the Combustion Gamer YouTube channel, and so we're back with F1 Racing, my team. Alrighty guys, so what I did not cover in the last video was the 10 race schedule for F1, so here we go. Take a look at that. We have Australia, we have Spain, we have Canada, we have France, Austria, Belgium, Italy, Russia, Japan, and of course COTA in the beautiful US of A. no current schedule of what Season 2 will be, but that is our current 10-race schedule. They always say Red Bull Racing pretty high up there with Max Verstappen. You got Mercedes with Lewis Hamilton, and Sergio Perez for BWT Racing Point. That's an interesting name. So not much going on in the standings for Florida Racing, unfortunately, but that's normal. So, alrighty guys, so let's go to the important fact which we left you off on, as who is going to be our new sponsor. We got Juan Manuel. He's doing pretty good with experience, getting some more experience added, so that's good. But we have Zenito, which is a brand new sponsor that's going to be with us. Started in 1872, so very nice. So let's see here if we can show you the car that kind of, well, apparently it's not on the car. Hold on. Gotta add our sponsor to the car real quick here. And while I do that, let me give you a quick little update on what the series is gonna work as. Oh, there he is. There's the sponsor in red. Very good. Okay. I knew I put him somewhere. Alrighty. But yeah, so quick update. So what we're going to do is anything in office. We're going to make that its own video, guys. Just so that way I don't miss anything. So as soon as the race is over, we'll probably like take a very quick look. But then other than that, we'll probably shut it down video-wise. And then the next video will be everything that happens in the office going up into the next race week. Now sometimes some of these weeks in between going to race week is a little short, but that's kind of what we're going to be working on for right now. So just to give you an idea, some of the videos will not be all racing, some of them will just be doing contracts, car stuff, etc. But just so that way you have plenty of content coming your way, and also that way you don't miss out on any of the fun stuff in the corporate, because you know what, I don't know, it's fun. I like the corporate stuff. It's kind of cool, kind of fun, kind of fascinating. So anyways guys, so let's take a look at what we got. We got a new upgrade in the personnel, so Manuel's getting some better training on the sim. We also have some money that we could put into improving his racecraft, but we're not going to be working on that for right now. Of course, we have aerodynamics and marketing shut down because there's nothing to market, and the aerodynamics are being taken care of by our partner at Panars. And we have a few R&D coming in, and a few others that we're going to be trying to work on in the coming days, etc. And quite a bit of wear on everything. It looks like they're pretty good amount. But alrighty. Let's go racing at one of my other favorite tracks. Definitely like this one. Circuit de Barcelona Catalina. That's probably not how you pronounce it, but hey, it's one of my favorite tracks, so I guess I can call it kind of what I want. But anyways, it is a fun track. I really do like it. So let's go there, guys. Alrighty, track looks nice and dry. Looks very beautiful. Looks good. Oh wow, I hadn't seen the guy's shirts yet. Wow, those look amazing. Very nice. Like those shirts. Okay, so we're going to be starting off with soft tires, obviously. For this race, I'm definitely going to want increased downforce. Although that looks good, but I think that's really going to be the only change I want to make. Just do the preset there to increase downforce and give that a try. So let's go qualify. Alrighty, so I'm going to bring the power down to 3 because I know I can handle the car better with less power. And get a little bit more better cornering out of it. Because with more power comes the likelihood that I'm going to go all over the place into the dirt and etc. That, ooh, 16, not bad. A little bit of cutting the track there, not too bad though. Yeah, so see, we're not doing too bad. We're keeping some positions, so I mean, I guess we could try doing the other, but honestly, I just know that I'm better just doing the turns. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. See? That's why you don't have excess power. You do that all over the track. Alrighty, there we go. So, we need rear grip. So, might need to... Well, unfortunately we got parc fermé, so... He's gonna be kinda stuck. Yeah, I know, I hit the corner. Blah, blah, blah. Alrighty, so... Gotta make sure we... Doing pretty good, though. That's all 15th that was up to, so... We've got the,
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Hamilton, Verstappen, and Valtteri Bottas. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Let's see here... Okay, blah, blah, blah... Blah... Cutting corner, yeah. Is this... You know, it would be nice if it had, like, the sectors. You have the different places on the track where you're going past. It would be nice if I could see those times. Just thinking about it. Because that way I could see where I'm fastest. Because I was definitely pretty quick through some of those sectors. That's why I liked TIR... Wait a minute. Oh, don't want to do that. I want to advance. That's why I liked TIR, Total Immersion Racing. Because you could actually see... which throughout the track, the different sectors, and what you were doing and what everyone else was doing, and that was a really nice feature. But right there, obviously, you're only seeing the end lap time, you're not seeing the sector time, so that would be definitely nice to have. I'm not sure if they're going to have that in the 2021 game, but that would be smart. I'm not sure if there's probably a way in like practice to do it, but qualifying usually could go to sectors in TIR and be able to check right after you're done qualifying and be able to see, okay, so I'm faster in this sector, but I'm slower in this sector, stuff like that. And that was really helpful. That was really cool. I really did like that setting. So, might have a way of being able to bring TIR back here, but...
Not quite where we'd want to be on the grid.
Alrighty.
But chin up. It's not the end of the
Alrighty,
world.
thank you. Might be able to be a way to bring that back for a few videos, but we will have to wait and see. So, working on that. So, don't have a 360 Xbox, so cannot play it on there. So, I actually played it with a computer. I did not have the Xbox 360 to play it with. But, there might be a way. Might be. We'll have to see how good it is. But there might be a way to be able to get that on this channel, which will be fun, because that is definitely a cool game. But anyways, enough with talking about how I'd wish to have sectors times in this game. Now it's time to go to the real race. So obviously we gotta watch out for the rear end spinning out, but have good 15th place speed there, look like. So we'll see what we can do.
The Spanish Grand Prix has been a permanent fixture on the Formula One calendar for over 30 years now, and for good reason. Do you remember Michael Schumacher's absolute dominance here in that rain-soaked Grand Prix in 1996? That day he took his first ever victory for Ferrari, and we've had many more iconic moments since. The Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya then, a high-speed 2.89-mile circuit which demands an efficient downforce package and bravery on the part of the driver, especially through the blind right of turn 9, which we might just see taken flat this weekend. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn 1. So how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
Well, the throttle goes both ways, Crofty. You've got to have the discipline not to try and win the race on the first lap. So always be prepared to lift early and give those around you more space. Trying to be the last of the late breakers with half a dozen cars around you may pay off from time to time, but it's also a great way to lose your front wing.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Vettel, Charles Leclerc and Albon, Sainz, Norris, Ricciardo and Sergio Perez. Stroll, Ocon, Pierre Gasly, and Kvyat, Raikkonen, Russell, Roman Grosjean, and Antonio Giovinazzi. Correa, Latifi, the Rainmaster, and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
Alrighty, so one of our partners, Haas, having a bit of a tough day, looks like. Let's see, looks like we have the opportunity to have hard tires. Let's see, see here. I'm gonna bring back the fuel just a little bit because I know I can save some. So we'll go right there. Let's see. There we go. Gonna try and save as much fuel as possible, etc. Let's see. Oh, I don't need another step. I think that's what we're going to try and do here. Might be a little bit slower, but I think we can do that. Alright, starting off with the mediums here. You say, why start off with the mediums? Because I know that I'm going to be working on saving fuel for the majority of this run. And right in front of me. A lot of people lost their wings there, got a warning. That's going to change a lot of things. Thank you. Definitely a interesting move from Magnussen there. Not sure what he was thinking getting in front of me there, but whatever. Alrighty, so we are going to save ourselves fuel here. We are going to stick with the strategy. Hopefully, as I get going here, get into a good rhythm of how the car feels with the track. And if we can put consistent lap times down, once we pit and get softs, we should edge out some of these guys, hopefully. Is Hamilton doing a good job? Missed a turn, sorry. Yeah, I definitely do not have as much turn as I'd like. So we're definitely slower than the majority of everyone else. That is okay. So currently we have 1 lap of extra fuel left, so we're going to continue to save. Continue to fight without having a wing. But yeah, original strategy was still going to work that into place here, and also that way any cautions that might come out, we will be the beneficiary. Definitely, I don't like starting in the back. It's definitely annoying, but at least we didn't totally DNF. That's nice. I've had that before. It's like, oh yeah, what are they? Let me come right over into you. That was not helpful. So, but anyways, looks like Carrera's doing 18th, so that's pretty good. So we're falling pretty good here. I'm also not paying attention because I'm looking at different stuff. So hold on. Gotta get into a good groove with how this car feels. What do you mean exceeded track limits? Yeah, definitely not as much front downforce as you can need to get into the turns, but it's not bad, so we'll just keep going with it. So I got 8 seconds to Magnussen, but they're also on soft tires when we'll be going to mediums or hards, whereas I am going to be running mediums and will then be switching to softs. So technically, tire-wise, the strategy should work because their soft tires are going to wear out faster than my medium tires. So technically, if everything... Oh, she's up here somewhere. And Kevin Magnussen is out. He has hit the wall there pretty hard. So another DNF from Haas, one of our partners, in getting this Florida racing team started. So sad to see. Well, when the marshals can come out and make that turn at, I don't know what speed I was going at, then I will accept that penalty. That is the one part of the track that I hate, is that turn right there, because that one is just terrible. It's like, how in the world are you supposed to make that turn? That turn is like a pit road entrance. You only make it during a caution lap, so I'm not sure why they thought that was a good turn idea. I've always hated that one. But the rest of this course I really do like. It's a very cool, very scenic looking track. So, alright, we got everyone about 17 seconds ahead of me, stuff like that. Don't see anybody on the straight, which is nice. I need to get into a rhythm here because I am really slow right now. Gotta watch out for that bump because that's the one that sent me spinning, so I don't want to do that again. I really lose you some time. Yeah, that's a very irritating turn. Check out what we're doing on tires here. Pretty good amount of wear on the left front, that's to be expected. Also too, that's the only side that has the downforce, so yeah, it's going to be getting extra use there. So yeah, I expect all of that, so that's pretty normal there. And off we go. The strategy was going to work only if everyone else was a lot closer to me, and they're pretty far away, so yeah, this strategy is not going to work out too good with this damage, unfortunately. Looks like, thought I saw some damage on the engine there as I go through the grass. Up over the curve. Career continues to hold 18th for us, so good job to you. It's definitely doing a good job, so I'm not sure if that's him. I don't remember where he finished last race. Oh, he was running the last race, so it might be bit of an improvement, but I don't remember. Everyone else is still on the soft tires. So those soft tires are gotta be wearing out here pretty much, because if I remember correctly, around lap 6 or 7 on the original strategy. Oh wow, got past Grosjean. Ah, we got pits starting. Very good, very good, very good. And I keep missing that turn into the grass. Everybody's switching over to the mediums, as expected. And everybody is back out on track already. Well, good job for you. As what I was afraid of, but hey, you never know. So Carrera has stayed out for an extra lap, so we'll see how he does. I don't remember if he was running the same strategy as I was. I think he was running softs. So we'll see how that goes. Check out our fuel situation here. We have added quite a few laps, so doing pretty good lap-wise on fuel, so that is good. So we can probably actually use even less fuel next time, since I know I like to run this lean in the fuel savings, so we'll have to see what we can do with that. Yeah, it's like at this point there's really no need to be running anything higher. We're not, with the damage, it's not going to affect us any, so. Excuse me, sorry. I already got a penalty, but gotcha. Thanks, Jeff. About to start engaging some more speed here. There we go, up to standard. Might as well get used to how this feels with a bad car, and that way when we get to softs, we have our full potential with a repaired car. I was taking that through, so we'll see if this improves any of our times. Doubt that it will. But, yeah, might as well try. Oh, finally got that turn right, hallelujah. Car still turns wide though in there, so you gotta be careful with that. I haven't seen anybody coming up behind me, so we're not going to be going a lap down yet. That was a better lap time, so he shaved a whole second off, so that is improvement. And that's turbo weight into the corner. Lap 11 and 12-ish, that's where our pit window is for this race. We go into softs, and looks like Carrera has improved his position from 18th, not sure to where. But looks like he's doing pretty good. Yes, I do know that I can ask Jeff and he will tell me, but honestly, it takes a lot of concentration just to figure that out. And while I would do it, I need to pay attention to my flawless racing. Looks like clear it. I'd say so. Looks like Carrera's running about 17th, maybe 16th, but he's currently in front of Grosjean and Giovinazzi. And looks like Hamilton's coming up pretty quick. I'm gonna guess that's Hamilton. It could be, I forget who his teammate is. Yeah, check on that. Thank you. Alright, pitch strategy is open. So we will be checking that out next lap here. Also, of course, be getting the repairs done. Should be very helpful. I was talking about exceeding the track limit. What is the track limit? I don't know. Apparently I don't, they don't know either, so they never tell me what it is. Alright, in we go. There we go. Alright. I don't think that will be taken off, at least one of our, part of our penalty, so see how that does. Come. Hi guys, how you doing? And we're now a lap down as far as I can tell. So we got a Ferrari. So this would kind of tell us where our car's at. So obviously softs versus mediums. And he's still pulling away. So we'll see here. Hey. Lost rear grip in there again. Alrighty, so that was DRS and overtake. Yeah, lose a lot of grip going into those turns there. So we got our front wing again. See if we can make this turn kind of work. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Obvious. Ferraris are doing pretty good as far as I can tell here, so I'm not sure what positions these guys are in, but it looks like they're doing pretty good back to back. Yep, totally lost rear grip. And so we're back with the wing problem again. All thanks to that lack of rear grip, so we gotta work on some chassis adjustments for that one. Oh yeah, pretty disappointing race overall, especially with that qualifying run where it looked like it's going to go pretty good, but yeah, definitely no rear grip throughout some of these turns. It really doesn't help us. Oh, we're actually closing in on Perez. We're not going to get to him, though. Oh, that's interesting. So, Giovinazzi and Latifi on mediums. Perez is on softs. Interesting. So people switching up some different... different strategies here. Interesting. So this will probably be our final lap here. As we are already a lap down. But yeah, definitely not enough grip that we need for this particular course. Especially with how slidey the rear tires are, so that's definitely an issue. So we have to look at our R&D and see what options we possibly have for that. Talk to our guys at Panars and see if they can help us out. And Lewis Hamilton has won. And once again, guys, we will not finish last. So, very, very, very nice. Or else I won't finish anywhere near much of anything. I'll just go. Who cares about that turn anyways? Alrighty. So, that was ridiculous. But, hey. We got more race experience, so that's good. Oh, driver of the day, Ocon. Pretty good.
So, another fantastic victory for the Silver Arrows. So, Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it. And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Lewis Hamilton takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after an excellent result. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Let's give it to Esteban Ocon. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes move to the top of the table. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend from them as they fight their way towards the top. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Alrighty, guys, so obviously a disappointing race overall. Let's see here. Yep. And that's all me. Whatever. Anyways, guys, so yep. Bummer. But not surprising. So anyways, next time we're going to be working in the shop, seeing what we can do. But I think we're going to keep working pretty hard on Carrera, see if we can get him to get better. And definitely upgrade his equipment. And see if we can improve on his driving craft and stuff like that. But yeah, pretty disappointing. But we'll see you next time. After the race, once we get back to the shop and see what we can work on. So, see you then, guys. Thanks for watching. Alrighty, guys. So, here we go. Looking at our info after the race and stuff. And you see right there, 2.4 million headed to the bank. So, that's definitely helpful. So, got back from Barcelona. Had a little press conference real quick, and gonna see what we can work on here as we get ready to head to our third race of the season. Alright, I got our weekly resources in and stuff, so let's check out, gotta work on the different departments and etc. Let's see, gonna work with weight training. Also going to get some driver promotion done, vehicle PR filming, team dash. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Also gets a sponsored event going on as well. All the air department stuff. That's all working with Panaz right now. So we'll see how that goes. So we got that set up here. We got. Oh yeah. Come over here. Let's see. Pace stat will slightly improve. And we are going to get an upgrade for the R&D system of the driver, so see what we can do there. Currently waiting until level 5, just until we have another sponsored request here. Let's see. Going to driver perks here, see what we can do. Additional view, no engine wear, reduction applied, driver acclaim boost. That'll be helpful. Just stand on the engine. There we go. Alrighty, let's go into our R&D. What do we got? We got 280. Currently, nothing we can really spend on. It doesn't look like. Yep, everything's about 550 each. So, alright, let's go ahead and advance time here then, and see what we do.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through from the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
Nice, alrighty, so we got that going. Doesn't look like we have enough to do a any more R&D for right now, so let's go to season break here. Alrighty. Still have some time to do stuff, but we're gonna leave that as it is. Let's see, let's go ahead and advance on here. Looks like we got some more parts coming in. Oh yeah, we got the combustion engine durability level 1, general durability in, and we got some more resources.
Without issue. They'll be on the card
Nice.
for the next race weekend.
Alright, and then we'll be heading out to Canada for the Circuit Gilles Vigneault. Yeah, I don't know how that's pronounced, but hey, Canada, that's a fun track. So we'll see how we do there, but let's take a look at what else we can do in the stuff. So let's see, chassis department. Let's see, energy store cells, improved energy store cells, road dampeners, So to get to any of these other ones that we might need, like, let's see here. Road dampeners, which will help with tire wear. And then a few other ones, we gotta go through one of these at least. We're gonna wait on that for right now here. Let's see, anything, nothing else available currently in engine, which is interesting. Spec 1 required, so we gotta work on upgrading that and stuff, but we'll keep working on some of these. So turbo, MJUK, go ahead and get our turbo upgraded here, get that worked on. We'll see that in the next time. Then we gotta work on getting us to level 1 here. So let me see, improve resource points generation. Gotta have spec level 1, so gonna go ahead and do that just so that we have more resource points and get that coming up for us so that we can work with the engine stuff. And also we gotta do that for the durability department as well, so that way we can get to spec 1. So alrighty, so we're gonna be heading off to race weekend next time we're back. I'm gonna take a look here through the stuff, R&D history, So right now Mercedes is in the top. We're kind of stalling overall, so they're definitely staying ahead of us, and we got a pretty good amount of wear and tear on stuff, so we'll see how long those, let's see, 72 laps is what it's expected, so we'll see how that goes. Carrera, oh yeah, look at that, Carrera's gained a few extra stuff, so he should start to improve there. Good for you, man. And standings so far, 20th, 21st, so nothing major so far. So alrighty guys, so that is everything that we've had to work on in the shop, so hopefully we'll be ready for this next race in Canada coming up, and we will see you guys there. Thanks for watching. We'll be back next time. Alrighty guys, welcome back to the Combustion Gamer and F1 my team mode. So I got the whole Florida racing team down here actually up here in Canada, and we're gonna be qualifying here for the Canadian Grand Prix, so that's pretty cool. So we had a pretty good amount of practice, really good, I think. So let's see, we got some resource points. I'm gonna check here, see if we can get anything started. We got chassis stuff. That's all that. Prudent restore sales, road dampeners, da 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 da. Well, we do need to get something. Let's see here. What's this? That is engine cover distribution. Ooh, okay. There we go. Go ahead and get that started in the development stages there, just so that we keep moving along. And we got ourselves a rivalry between Kevin Magnussen. So he hasn't been overly nice to us of late, so we're having a bit of a competition between him and I. Let's see here, we got potential blow up on the internal combustion engines. That's fun. So let's see here, see how much chance of crashing we have. Looks like we're pretty good. Not too much on that. Okay, very good. Alrighty, guys. So we had really good practice. Let's see here. Oh, it's not going to show you. But anyways, we were placed. Running time was about 14th. Now, can we do that with qualifying? I really doubt it. But hey, let's go and find out. Alrighty, got our soft tires. We're going to be going with some increased downforce as our setup. And we are going to get out on track. Let's go. Alrighty. Now remember, nice and slow is sometimes a lot better than really fast. So we're going to cut down on our power usage there. You say, why are we doing that? Because I can handle the turns better with less power than with a lot of power. Because we know the car doesn't have a whole lot of downforce. We also know the chassis is still in the works, so no need to push it beyond its means. The only thing is we want to start as high up in the field as we can, and by doing this nice and easy qualifying, we make sure we don't tear up the car in the process. It looks like P18 is going to be where we're going to end up. I'm going to use the extra horsepower that we have on the straights here. Try not to hit the turn, which you almost did. And hit that DRS. And since I know how to use in this final turn, we'll leave it at max all the way. A little bit of a cut, but not bad. And we will be starting 10th with that. Okay, so cut wasn't the best. Overshot it a little bit, so should have actually brought the power down, but not bad. 10th is really good. But also, I'm good at this track. I have practiced on this track before starting this, so
let's
it's
have
good.
a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. Hamilton, Bottas, and Charles Leclerc. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Alright, we gotta do some training on Manuel. He's starting all the way in the back, so that's not good. And we have one-upped Kevin Magnussen, so having that rivalry between our Haas teammates, so to speak. So we'll have to work on getting some more training facilities for Manuel there, Mr. Juan. And hopefully he can drive a little bit better. So he's finishing in front of us the whole time, so we'll see how we do. So slow and easy, that's going to be the name of the game starting off the race. Well, not necessarily slow. I think we can run standard fuel for most of this race because it's a pretty straightforward track, and I know it pretty well. So running standard should keep us somewhat on the pace. Hopefully we don't have a caution, because that's going to mess up things. So we'll see how that goes. Obviously we have to pit, so well, let's get to race day first, and then we'll check out what our strategy options are here.
Hello and welcome to the Ile Notre Dame once again for what promises to be another incredible Canadian Grand Prix at a fiercely competitive circuit, where pole position can often be decided by less than 1/10 of a second. It's one of the fastest races of the season here at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, with around 60% of this 2.7-mile circuit taken at full throttle. There are 14 corners to navigate, the very last of which has its very own infamous history. Could be the cause of a safety car today. Anthony Davidson is here once again for today's Grand Prix. Why don't we start by talking about Valtteri Bottas? Looks like they've got a tough race in store today, as grid penalties from changing power unit components has forced them further down the field.
But on the bright side, at least those fresh components can help them maintain the power they need to come through the pack. I expect to see them take a more aggressive approach today to make up for the compromised start.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Albon, Lando Norris, and Verstappen, Stroll, Ricciardo, the Rainmaster, and Kimi Raikkonen. Ocon, Bottas, they've taken a grid penalty. Pierre Gasly and Sainz, Perez, Magnussen, Antonio Giovinazzi, and Daniel Kvyat, Grosjean, Latifi, Russell, and Juan Manuel Correa. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Alrighty guys, so we have gained a position due to a penalty, so that's very nice. Let's check out our strategy here. Let's see, run on hards, run on medium. Let's see. I'm going to bring our fuel down just a little bit because I think we can definitely make it. We're going to put a little more of that. There we go. I think that'll be good. I think we're going to go with this strategy here. I think that looks pretty good. So we're going to go with that and see how we do. Last time I messed around with the strategy, we messed up. So this time we're going to trust the crew chief and see how he does. I'm not going to pull a team owner on him yet. So let's go racing, folks. That spun there. Somebody hit me from behind, sent me into the corner. Shouldn't have been there in the first place, but still, getting pushed did not help. And there goes the wing. Man, this guy is slow through the corners. Thank you. Caution, oh yeah, everyone just piled up there. We made the turn better than we did last time, so that's good. We're holding on a P10th here, which actually I'm surprised at, but not bad at all. Speed off the 10 there. Alrighty, so we're holding our own, so that I'm definitely happy with that. Restart was definitely important. We got, who's this? Ocon, I forget how you put the thing. Drive through the grass, do a little mowing with our, what's left of our wing here. Let's see. Get a little rich there. Don't get to my inside. You know better than that. Let you pass there. Hey, Get off me. I'm gonna check. Okay, we got multiple damage here and there. The engine that is potentially gonna blow in a minute. Yeah, I was gonna let you pass. What are you doing? It's a bow ties. And so we'll have DRS this coming lap here. Definitely can. Yep, they went the other wing. One thing that we need to work on with this team is brakes. I don't have any. We're going to be boxing early here. Let everybody kind of go off by themselves here. There we go. Add some downforce. And we're going to go to new hard tires since we're pitting this early. Getting our penalty time knocked off there, which is nice. Alright, so depending on how things go then. Very good, okay. Alrighty here. So, new strategy from driver's perspective. Get these tires warmed up here. Try not to wreck anything else. And run nice and consistently. Oh, come on. That was not exceeding the track limit. The track limit is if I go through the wall and hit a spectator. That is exceeding track limits. And I don't plan on doing either of them. So there we go. Alright, Carrera has moved up to 19th. About normal. We're in 22nd. Also normal. And we're going to be going on this turn. The car is really tight. Like really tight through that turn. It was a lot looser during got a plane flying through during practice, so that's definitely not helping me. I forgot about overtake, so I have to work on that. There you go. Use a little bit here. So I'm going to be running standard here. A lot of other people have to pit at some point during this race here, so we'll see how that works and everything. One thing is that the field definitely stayed a lot more compressed. I think that's mostly because I was slow, but still with some of the other races kind of spread out a little bit more, and that kind of helped out. But yeah, definitely a compressed field to start the race, and that definitely did not help us with traffic. So I need to practice more with traffic, apparently, because I'm not very good at it, especially on this course. Alright, so we're going to have to replace the internal combustion engine for the next race, sounds like, so that'll be good. We'll work on that. Really got loose there. Almost slid into the wall. Very good. A little bit faster through there. Ah, yeah. Alright, so we definitely need to work more on the chassis, because this car needs to handle a lot better than it does. And that chassis is definitely going to help us get a little bit lighter and have better handling. So we got to work on that. Thank you very much, Mr. Obvious. If you keep calling that exceeding track limits, I want to hit you. And now this right here, that's exceeding track limits. That was exceeding track limits right there. That I will admit to. Alright, so really thought we'd do a lot better on this race, but unfortunately I am terrible when it comes to racing in traffic, so that's going to be one of our limps throughout this series. There we go. A lot better through that turn. Thank you. Yep, car ends up going really wide through there. Little bit of grass. Gotta help out the local track long crews when you can. I mean, come on. They have to do so much work, might as well cut the grass while you're here in race week. I mean, might as well, right? I mean, why not? And more damage on the wing again. You're just very encouraging, aren't you, there? Carrera in the pits. Hey, look. So, Perez already pitted. He hasn't gotten past anyone during that pit cycle. So they were flying through those pit stops there. So our only real hope is for a pace car, unfortunately. Be able to group everybody back up. So we'll see if that happens. This track usually doesn't, because it's usually pretty smooth, so I doubt we're gonna... excuse me, coffee came up. That was some good coffee though. Oh, and by the way, you can see our new sponsor there, Zenitol, I think. Zanetta. I don't know. Anyways, 1872, they have some very amazing suits. Very amazing suits there. You can pick them up at your local Dillard's or J.C. Penney, so make sure you check those guys out. One thing that is nice, we have not gone a lap down compared to some of our other races, so that is definitely nice, especially with how short this track is. There is no brakes in this car. I'm gonna have to really take a whack at some custom setups on these cars, because we have it way too loose and we have 0 brakes, so I'm gonna have to take a look on the next race. Alright, let's take a look. Got a little bit of wear on tires. I see E is almost ready to give up the Ghost, so I have to continue to watch that. Sip some of our ERS here. Already dead, thank you. Yep, just didn't have enough brakes there. So we're gonna have to work on the braking. Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, we're not gaining any ground on these guys, so we have a little bit of wing damage. That's probably not helping us out again. Other than that, the car feels fairly good other than having no brakes. Let me see, I'm gonna check. Ah, that's why. Overheating brakes there. Alright, we're gonna have to keep an eyeball on the brakes. See what we can do with those guys there. I mean, I don't know. One thing I remember is you gotta keep those brakes slightly warm to get the best results, so we're gonna watch the brakes this lap here. And Daniel Kiat has ended his chances. Okay, so like keeping the brakes warm seems to Yep, so he's done there. He's pulled off the track. So at least we won't finish last. That's always nice. Yes, somehow needing to keep the brakes warm throughout this, that seems to help with braking. So I forgot about that little trick there, keeping your brakes warm and more damage to the wing. Yeah, you want to keep the brakes slightly warm, which is hard to do on this track due to the long straights and stuff. But yeah, you got to keep those brakes warm, because that's when you're going to get your best braking into the corners, is by keeping them at a higher temp than what they are. So you got to do at least a little brake at some point before the main corner, or else you're not going to get the braking power that you need. So I forgot about that trick. Yes, that is a real trick. That is something they actually do in racing, which is kind of cool. Because there's a particular temp. If you just go into it cold, you're not going to have any grip between the disc and the pad. And so you definitely want to keep those brakes warm. Almost want to almost do like the anti-lock braking almost into the corner. You kind of want to do a little tap prior to getting into your main braking zone. So basically you're kind of pulsating the brakes right before you get to the corner. So like right here you do a little, like the little brake and then main brake. So that's kind of what you want to do. Alright, we're gonna do a little bit of saving here. Just want to make sure we got enough fuel to the end. But yeah, definitely, I forgot about that trick, so that is a smart one. But still, the brakes are still really bad. I mean, yes, I figured out something that's gonna help me out a little bit, but still, I don't know what's going on. The brakes have been feeling terrible this race. So there I just hit the brakes. That's not what you want to do. You want to get a little pulsate right before you get to the corner. So like right here we're going to go brake and brake. And unfortunately that didn't work out because we missed our apex of the corner there. So that does not help. Saving fuel here, so brake, and then main brake, there we go. Brake, and main brake. Yeah, that's definitely helping, so, okay. We figured out something that we can do. Alright, looks like we got plenty of fuel now. Just wanted to double make sure. We had like 0.15, so I wanted to get a little bit more fuel out of this car than that, so. Up, hello. Well, nothing past. They get past, they can go past. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow into that corner. What are you doing, man? You're the leader. Come on, go, go, go. So, you need to see if there's like upgrades for the steering and other suspension parts, because the handling definitely needs to improve for this car. Because this car is not handling very well at all. Okay, main brake and brake. A little bit of a corner cut there again. And brake and brake. Yeah, so definitely doing that pulsate, that definitely helps there, so. Hey, I'm over. Come on. There we go. They can get past there. Wow. This thing has terrible brakes. So we're a lap down, so that means this is the final lap for us. Disappointing to say the least. Especially when starting 10th, but oh well. have to do some sim practice for the next race and see how we do. That's the end of that. Well, Vale Bottas, good for you, dude.
They take the checkered flag then here in Canada in what has been another fabulous Grand Prix. Talk to me, Ants. What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
Well, I honestly feel it was down to the driver and car today. I mean, we can talk driver skill all day, but if you don't have a solid team to back that, you're never going to get anywhere. When you hit that sweet spot of having both an excellent driver and an incredible car, that's when you see results like those we witnessed today.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it.
Well, Ferrari did pretty good there.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Lewis Hamilton takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after an excellent result. Let's focus on the driver of the day, Anthony Davidson. Who do you pick?
It's got to be Valtteri Bottas, a commanding performance that I think had the audience's eyes glued to him for the majority of the race.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes move to the top of the table. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend from them as they fight their way towards the top. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it. Your teammate beat you today. Was it a setup issue or something else?
Yeah, I definitely think their setup made better use of our aero.
Bumps and scrapes today. Who would you say is at fault?
Hands up, I think that was mine.
Appreciate your time.
Yep. Alright guys, so there's the team acclaim and all that. We're going to be heading on back to the shop, so we will see you there for our shop episode. See you later. Alrighty guys, we are back at home, so let's take a look at some different activities we have. Definitely going to be doing some G-Force training. Going to be doing looks like we get some extra cash, power equipment upgrade. I'm going to be doing both of those actually. There we go. Definitely need that. So there we go guys. We got our activities set up, so we'll get that going. We're going to see what we get. Definitely need to change out the main engine power. Let's see here. How bad is that? That's not too bad. Gonna switch out some parts here and make sure that those won't have any issue. You got something in customization, blah blah blah. Nothing of interest there. Got a contract with Manuel that's up in 168 days, so we are good for a while on that. We're going to go ahead and move forward here and see what we do. Alrighty, there we go. So we have France coming up, guys. And so let's see here. We're gonna take a look. We got 1.3 million in the bank, so we have quite a while until we have to take a look at anything else of serious note with Manuel. So he's good. We got plenty of stuff going on in Spec 1 sim room, so he's busy in there. Let's see here. We're gonna check out. I don't think there's anything in R&D that we can work on, but we're gonna check anyways. Yep, nothing going on there. Oh, that's fitted. Just double check everything, and yep. So nothing going on really in there. So we'll be racing at France next week. So let's get on the sim here and take some laps around. So this one's definitely technical. And we're not really looking at lap times. We're just looking at getting some practice here. Definitely going to need it for the next race. See what we're running here. Get the front bias and all that taken care of. I believe we can run it full out technically, so that's good. So this is definitely a technical track. Definitely not the easiest, so you gotta be really good with the brakes. So luckily we shouldn't have that issue with brakes overheating or anything, or not being warm enough to be able to brake. So we'll have to see how that all works. Almost missed a turn. Yeah, this track's going to be fun, that is for sure. If you're wondering what the different sponsors are, those are Penaz sponsors. This is their sim. So Penaz Racing gives this simulator to us and supplies a lot of our different simulation and practice stuff, so we do a lot of work with them. The leaderboard position is 59,000 something. I don't really care what that is. Anyways, but I was very nice enough set this whole simulator up for us to get some experience here. Yep, hit the wrong one. And overshot that turn there. A little bit better on the technical there. Not so good on that technical. Keep shaving some time off though on our own times, so that is definitely good. Man, it keeps invalidating my time for whatever reason. So, but yeah, we're definitely getting some good practice here. The car feels really good, so definitely appreciative for the sim tech giving us a feel for how the car is working. So that's nice to have. Shave some more off of our time right there. So 134, 170. Not bad as we take the shortcuts here as we head on back in. But yeah, definitely not bad. So pretty good time overall. Have to see how it works with race pace, but the car felt really good. And kind of figured out what all we need to do, per se, with this car here. So, we're going to put it back into the shop here. We're going to quit simulation. We're going to call it a day. Let's just see what our rank is. $47,867. That's funny. Alright, simulator's not bad at all. Very good. Alrighty guys, I'm going to call that a day. Thanks for watching, and we're going to see you here next time. Alrighty guys, welcome back. So we have our practicing done here at France. So we are back in France, and so we did some work on stuff. Hopefully we have some good practicing from our simulator and stuff, so we'll see how that goes. Got ourselves some resource points, and we are continuing on here. So we're going to have to be going into qualifying here in just a moment, but we're going to double check what we have going on with R&D and hopefully get some stuff started on that. Alrighty, we're on Manuel working hard there, so let's check out what we got going on in the R&D. Alrighty, so we have Palmer around the chassis department. I have to help those guys out. But let's check it out. So we got the wheel coming in. We're gonna work on the chassis department, see if we can do something here. So let's see, we got energy store cell. We've got that. This is improved energy store cells as well. So we'll go ahead and try and get that developed here. So we get that started, and we will go to qualifying here. Let's see here. Yep, we did changed our internal combustion engine, so we have a brand new one. Let's see, what is that one at? That one's pretty good. We're gonna leave it for now. Hopefully it will hold out for the race. I think it will, but we'll definitely have to switch that after this race, I think, just to be sure. So we got qualifying, guys, so let's go. Alrighty, so we're gonna be doing this on the softs. Now let's see here. We're gonna go with the balanced setup because I could probably go with increased top speed because it's a pretty straightforward track, and you can get a lot of good speed on the straights and stuff. But we're gonna go with balance because I want some of that extra downforce if we can get it. So let's get out on track and try it out and see how we do. And already messed up automatically. There we go. Bring it down to rich. Help us out. Hope it's not be going as fast. Almost forgot about that trick. See if we can get some time back here. Yeah, car is definitely not having the handling that it needs still for these turns. Yeah, car does not have the handling still, so we've got to work on that chassis and other components to help out with that. And I forgot about how wide that turn was. That's always a hard one there. Ah, well, we gained a position, then we didn't. Alright, so hopefully you can get better as the race goes on. This is really, it's a fairly easy track for me. I'm usually pretty good at it. But yeah, the car simply does not have the handling yet, and so we're going to have to work on that.
Qualifying complete. Let's review our top three today. Hamilton, Bottas, and Max Verstappen.
Oh, check this out. We got 1, 2, 3. Got 3 guys from. Oh yeah. So luckily it's not just us. Juan Manuel also had a terrible qualifying as well. So okay, yeah. So our cars are just not good, unfortunately. So. Because I'd say I'm fairly good. I mean, but yeah, with the car that's just not handling because it just doesn't have enough turn in it. So.
Hello and welcome to the Circuit Paul Ricard, current home of the French Grand Prix, an event dating all the way back to 1906. It's been held at many venues over the years, with famous moments from Dijon and Manicourt the feature of many a highlights reel. And let's hope we see more of those in the race today. 6 lefts and 9 rights give us a total of 15 corners here at the Circuit Paul Ricard, and a lap covers an overall distance of 3.6 miles. Average speeds will be somewhere in the region of 142 miles per hour, and they'll be maxing out on the Mistral Straight at around 205 miles per hour. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, You're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn 1, so how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
There are three main things to worry about there, Crofty. Positioning, awareness, and discipline. First, you have to put your car in a bit of space and make sure you have room to react to what the others are doing. Then you have to watch your mirrors and listen to the sounds around you to get a sense of where everyone is. And finally, just don't get too greedy. Just because a gap exists doesn't always mean you should go for it.
It's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Leclerc, Vettel, Daniel Ricciardo, and Albon, Norris, Stroll, Sainz, and Sergio Perez. Hamilton, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Ocon, Pierre Gasly, and Grosjean. Raikkonen, Kvyat, Kevin Magnussen, and Antonio Giovinazzi, Russell, Latifi, Correa, and the Rainmaster. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
Alright, good to see our buddy Hamilton got hit with a penalty. Very funny. But anyways, we have our default strategy projected. We're definitely going to go with the mediums. I think that'll be good. Hard tires will be interesting, but I don't think they're really going to help us out that much. So let's see here. We have... How long is the race? I didn't check it. Let's see. Pit stops 13 laps. What we're going to do is we're going to bring our fuel down here, because I know that I can save some fuel as usual, and we'll see how that goes. So let's see, I'm gonna pop it up a little bit more. There we go. And we're going to try that and see how that does. So let's go. I always end up running into the back of somebody, so I'm just gonna... I don't like going into the first turn. Yeah, I really don't like these first turns. Really make me nervous, especially with the wings and stuff. So we're gonna stay in the back, and we're gonna kind of watch, feel how our car is and stuff. Well, I was. There we go. Overdrove the turn there, so... Get cut back up here. And make sure we keep that wing intact. That's the thing that always gets us. So trying to play it nice and easy, nice and safe, save the fuel, and keep the wings from getting damaged, because I think our best strategy is to have nothing go wrong. Right, you see all these guys are pretty slow, this whole line of cars here, so I think keeping the strategy, we can slowly pick these guys off. Get past Manuel here. Alright, so we got that spot. So the thing is being nice and easy with all of these guys here. Valtteri Bottas has the fastest lap. Ready, go, go. We're going to try and better use our overtake and our rich here on the straights and see if that won't help us out. But yeah, I'm really trying to watch the wing, make sure we don't hit anybody, because our car is good. And I know that I'm good at this track, but I just really don't want to hit anybody. So I think strategy wise, taking it nice and easy on the start, hopefully just watching these guys. And luckily with how this track works, you have not a whole lot of turns. I mean, it's a pretty fast track, so that works really good for me, because it means I don't have to pay attention quite as much to each turn, because I know these turns pretty well. So like right here, this is not a passing zone. This turn I cannot pass on. So knowing that, is good, because I know that I can't it's not gonna work out for me. So knowing that, I can kind of pace when I want to do my passing a little bit better. And the car feels, it does feel good, so I think it's just the long term. Yes, see, I can kind of get under him here. Got a little bit of bump, not too bad. Let him get that spot again. And there's the wing. That's what we didn't want to do. There it went. So yeah, he checked up real quick there. I wasn't expecting it, so no, we're staying out because you're gonna stay out here. So luckily we didn't get a penalty, so that's also helpful. But yeah, he checked up really quick there, and I just wasn't able to hit the brakes hard enough. Yeah, so we have handling issues now, so I'm gonna have to overthink the turns a little bit more. We have some sort of caution or something. Good? Good? Yeah, car's not turning anymore. Alright, so that's one guy out. Yeah, car will not turn. Little buddy, get past here. Alrighty, yep, that front wing. Ooh, very important piece. What's sad is that just that one piece destroys our hopes of getting any farther up. I mean, the car felt good, and I felt comfortable passing, but I think that's going to once again put us in the back, which I can't tell you how happy I am about that. But yeah, the car felt fairly decent, so this is a track that I felt comfortable at too. But yeah, just starting in the back, unfortunately, just never works out for me anyways. Go ahead and pit here, see what we can do. I'm gonna try and add some downforce as well. I'm gonna go and switch the mediums here, so that way we get our two different types of tires in, and then we might switch. We've also added some downforce. So we'll see how this goes. Alrighty, so we got a brand new wing. Alrighty. Well, we're not going to do that, buddy. We're going to have to pit again. But I'm hoping for a caution here. So let's see. Gotta get these tires warmed up and stuff here. And I'm going to try and run standard, see if we can't get some time back, hopefully. Because the car's good. The car is good, and I'm good at this track, but still, it's just... Oh boy, overturned that. But still, just that much time, once again, just poof, gone. Brakes are good though. Brakes are very good, so I gotta keep an eyeball on those guys. So feather the gas through that turn for sure. So really only hope is a caution. Be able to help bunch everybody back up. And that way we can do some pitch strategy along with that as well. But I really don't think that's going to end up happening for us. And there's a 3-second time penalty. Thank you. Yada yada yada. So what's nice to see is that we're gaining time. That's obvious. I want to see what the guy's glasses looks like. Because apparently he has some magnifying glasses. 'Cause if that's obvious, we got problems. Did the wrong entrance. Always do that on this particular track. Do it at least once. So. I don't know where they're getting all of these. It's not a time penalty. I'm really going to have to start talking to these F1 officials as not only a driver but a team owner. Now that I can see. That right there I can see. But the other one, no. My tire was still on the track, so therefore it is not a corner cutting. Right there, see? Tire was still on the track, so I don't know what they're yakking about. This time we're going to get the right entrance. Hallelujah. Right entrance is acquired. Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about on the cutting the corner on that corner. Mean stupid, so. Yeah, so our car feels good. I mean, I've been able to catch these guys compared to what I normally end up doing once I have to come in for wing repairs. So I'm actually very impressed with it. So definitely needs a few more chassis and other adjustments, I think. Upgrades for sure. But I'm impressed. The car feels good. And I'm definitely having fun on this track. So hopefully, really am hoping for like a caution of some sort, because then I can hopefully pit, get some brand new soft tires, and that'll hopefully knock off at least some of my penalty time. I am very impressed with the car right now. It is doing an excellent job. And the team did a really good job too, because obviously I didn't lose a whole lot of time. And so very, very thankful to them. They've done a good job. I'm going to have to give them like an upgrade or something. But the car feels good. And the guys did an excellent job getting me out of the pits as quickly as they did. So I'm gonna go through here, check tires. Tires are getting pretty well worn. They are medium, so I think we can make them last all the way through. But still, a caution right now to give us a chance to pit for brand new softs would be a rather large blessing. But we won't hold our breath for that. I still don't know what they're talking about on that cutting. The tire was still on the track. Now that one, yeah, I saw that. But the other one, my tires have been on the track, so I still don't know what they're yakking about. Yeah, keep telling me about it, and then I'll keep ignoring it. And there's that damage again. Hallelujah.
The Mercedes team pulled out a fantastic performance today. They should be proud. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
It's got to be Lewis Hamilton. I mean, he pulled off some impressive feats out on the track today, even by his standards.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend from them as they fight their way towards the top. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
Well, things didn't really go your way today. Let's have your take. You left a lot of paint on the walls today. Were you struggling for grip, or did you just misjudge some corners?
Anyways, but yeah, what really happened, guys, is that once the wing came off, the car did not have any downforce, and so it ultimately put us into the wall. So very disappointing. Felt like we had a pretty good run for the end of the race. Once we lost the part of the wing, the car started to come apart slowly. But yeah, just once we lost that final piece of the wing, car went into the wall.
It was more like Dodgems than Formula One today, wasn't it?
Some of them were just, friendly nudges with some of the guys, Jesse's perfectly suited for that style of driving there.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Alrighty, guys, so there we go. We got what's going on in the rivalry. We got the reward and acclaim and stuff, etc. Got 5 races remaining for all of that. Luckily, the team's going to get some acclaim, a boost, which is nice. So that's good. Yep, level 7, very nice. Then, let's see here. And we got ourselves our sponsorship money, which is very nice as well. Alright, guys, so yeah, bit of a disappointing race overall, but still, the car felt really good until obviously we had the issue with the wing, and then things started to fall apart there. Obviously, with the time penalty, we weren't going to finish all that well anyways, but still, nice not to finish totally last. So, still haven't finished totally last yet, which is kind of nice. But yeah, definitely disappointing overall, but you know what? It happens. So anyways, guys, we're gonna head back to the shop and we'll bring you back once we get there, and we're gonna work on stuff. But that's it for this video. We'll see you here next time. Alrighty, guys, welcome back. We are here back in the shop area back in Florida, and so we've got a few things that we have before the Grand Prix weekend to look at. So let's go ahead and take a look. So we can have a power team building for the powertrain. We can have the driver promotion filming, or we can have weight training to be able to help with our second driver's stats. We can also have a sponsor event fundraiser with the team and stuff. Then we're going to go ahead and get our driver that training he needs and go on from there. Nothing specific in the messages. We don't have a whole lot else going on. We got 2.11 million in the bank, so still not a whole lot. We got this part right here we need to switch out. So we got that switched. All of that looks good. We have a new sponsorship, so we're going to get to work on this. Alrighty guys, so there you go. We got our new sponsor, Polar. So they have come on board, and so they make some really cool coolers and stuff. So very cool. Little coolers with like USB ports and stuff, so you can charge stuff. You can have a fan plugged into them. Really nice coolers. So check out Polar Coolers. They are now an official sponsor of the Florida racing team. Definitely helpful in that beautiful Florida sun as always. Alright guys, so yeah, we got our new sponsor and stuff. We're checking out what we got going on. Not much, unfortunately. We got our new pot coming in. We don't have a whole lot we can do yet in R&D, so we got our scheduling done. So let's go ahead and advance time and see how things go.
I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed the quality control. Make sure you indicate what you'd like redeveloped via the R&D screen.
Alright, so we gotta restart this here. There we go. So hopefully we'll be able to get that back in. But yeah, had to get that. Let's see, what upgrade was that? That was the turbo durability. Yeah, we definitely need that. That would definitely be helpful. So got that back to work, and hopefully that will help us out here. So I'm gonna check on our facilities here. Just gonna check on what Manuel's doing. Manuel's doing pretty good. We got some space for some upgrades, it looks like. Let me check here. We're gonna see if we can upgrade anything overall. We got some stuff we can upgrade. Let's see, improve failure chance reduction, improve build time. Let's see, I want to go to durability, help these guys out. Let's see. Increase fabrication capacity, improve build time of all upgrades, improve failure chance, and improve resource generation. We're going to upgrade by improving our facilities to be able to get us better R&D. So we've got that coming in. And we will be heading out to Austria, which will be fun. Austria is a fun track. How we're going to do there, I don't know. Probably not too good. But we're definitely going to give it our best shot when we do head out there. So got new parts and stuff coming in, getting fitted. And hopefully we will do well. Alrighty guys, welcome back to the Rise of Florida Racing. So we are here in Austria. We got the team together and we're watching the data and stuff, and looks like this is going to be a fairly wet race. We're looking at quite a bit of rain going on. So we got ourselves 400 resource points. We're going to check and see if we can do anything in the R&D. I don't think we're going to be able to, but might as well check and make sure. So we need a little bit more there. Yep, nothing really. We can use those resource points. So, going to have those left in the bank for a little while here. So, very good. Alrighty. So, not using those obviously. Let me see. Oh, yes. Need to fit our energy store there. Get that updated. And we're going to go to qualified. Let's go. Alright guys, so here we go. We are in the garage. And so we got, it's a fairly good track. We're going to go with increased downforce. Well, actually no, we're going to go with the regular setup because we're going to have rain. So shouldn't need too much downforce, hopefully, as we'll probably be going slower with rain tires on. So we're going to see how all that works. But we're going to start off our qualifying lap and see how we do. So obviously we're here at Red Bull, the Red Bull capital of the world, so to speak. There we go, get that all cleared up. Alright, got the car where I want it. So far, the car feels really good. Got a Brake early, brake early, brake early, brake early. Not enough brake. That's fine. So far we are in front. Everybody else, I doubt that's going to last long. There we go. Yep. And there goes the Mercedes car. See if we can make up any more time here. Good night. We're going to start third. Yeah. Very cool, very cool. So I'm actually pretty good at this track, so hopefully that's going to help. But we'll see. See how the race goes. But that's definitely helpful.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin,
Ooh.
let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. Hamilton, Bottas, and the Rainmaster. Well, that wraps up
So hopefully
qualifying,
that
but
skill
don't
comes
worry,
in handy.
We'll be back tomorrow as we head
See
into
where
the
our
Grand
teammate
Prix.
is here. And he's all the way at the bottom, so okie dokie. We're going to have to work on him some more. So we beat Magnussen, so we kind of closed the gap there, so that's kind of nice. We got 4 races remaining in that little rivalry going on. We have improved our overall team acclaim, so that is very nice. Not sure if that's going to get us another sponsor spot or not. I'll have to check when we get back into the office. So can we win in the rain? That's going to be the question.
All right, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Alrighty, so we got, let's see here. We have, let's see. Yeah, so it's going to be pretty much rain the entire race is what Jeff's given us here. Yep. So very good. So we got that taken care of. We basically know what's all going on. Okie dokie. So let's head on out to the race.
This is it then, race day in Spielberg for this year's Austrian Grand Prix. The grandstands were a sea of red in 2019 thanks to the commemorative hats in honour of the late great Niki Lauda, who took home victory of course back in 1984. And it's a sellout crowd once again here today. It's a short lap here in Spielberg with just 10 corners, 7 rights and 3 lefts, making up the total distance of 2.6 miles. And expect to see a lot of cars running wide today, especially through the last corner, as the wet conditions make the cars skittish through the downhill sections. Anthony Davidson, could be a wet one today. Great to have you with us. What are your thoughts?
It is a touch damp, isn't it? Well, as a driver, there are 3 big things to worry about when racing in these kind of conditions: standing water, tyre temperature and visibility. Judging distance to the cars around you is really tricky when you're driving through the vast amounts of spray that these wet weather Pirelli tyres kick up.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have the Rainmaster, Vettel, Sergio Perez, and Verstappen, Leclerc, Ricciardo, Albon, and Lando Norris. Fiat, Gasly, Carlos Sainz, and Stroll, Ocon, Grosjean, Kevin Magnussen, and George Russell. Latifi, Giovinazzi, Correa, and Kimi Raikkonen finishes off the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Alright, I guess that was cool. Right, I guess that was cool. So, luckily, our teammate will not be starting last, but we're going to have rain the entire race. So we're going to check out strategy here. Obviously, it's going to be wet all the way. Sounds like the best strategy to me. Let's see here. How many laps? 20 laps. So let's see. We're going to be saving quite a bit, so I think we can take that down. Car setup obviously ready to go, so I think we are good. So we have less fuel load, so that's going to make the car a little bit lighter. But yeah, it should be a pretty easy race overall. The biggest problem is, because I'm starting so far forward, is obviously getting wrecked from behind. That's the thing that I'm going to be concerned about. So we'll see how that does. By the way, how do you like these pilot aviation type gloves? I think they're pretty cool. Look nice. But anyways, yeah, it's going to be interesting going off into this first turn. So let's go. And I haven't practiced in the rain on this track. So I went right off into the corner. So that's why we're going to be using lean for the majority of this race. Here comes, who's that, Hamilton? Yep. So luckily everyone else is going slow, so I should hopefully be able to use this greatly to my advantage. The biggest thing is wrecking and going too fast off into this turn here. It's going to be a lot of early braking, and etc. Now, one thing that will be interesting is it's not rain, it's not a torrential downpour. So the question is, will we get like a semi-wet and dry lane going on this track, or is it just going to stay wet? I actually don't remember if that's actually in the game, but it seems like, yeah, it is. Yeah, I've seen that before. So, alright, so the biggest thing, sending it off into the corners. So definitely the car is not the best cornering yet. Still has some chassis work to do with the suspension, etc. But once I get to the straight, it looks like I'm pretty unbeatable, as Hamilton and Bottas are being pretty conservative here. So we're gonna see. Looks like Hamilton's trying to make a move, and I overshot. Is he okay? Yeah, they got a warning there, but we're trying to come back out without wrecking anybody. So there's that. Honestly, this game has some penalty calls like NASCAR does. It's like kind of dumb. It's like, well, yeah, I overshot it, but I also was able to use more of the stuff off track to be able to blend back in without wrecking anybody. So it's like, come on, it's like, you do have to take some common sense along there as well. So, bad call by the official in my great opinion. Alright, so we asked Jeff to be a little bit on the quiet side. Hamilton got into us. See if there's any damage here. There is not, so we're good. Charles Leclerc has got a pretty good lap as they're going 3 wide behind me. We got 3 wide. That's not going to work out too good for them, but that's going to make them fall back. Hallelujah. Alright, yep, so Jeff there telling me it was looking like they might be able, the storm might get out of here. There we go. So I cut that one a little bit close. Hamilton's going to get it more than likely here. I'm going to let him go. Looks like Bottas, he's going to... Yep, Bottas is going to go here. Throwing up water into my face. Thanks, guys. Got Leclerc back there. Nope, that's Vettel. Leclerc was back there, but yeah, it's Vettel. Alright, we might try using some overtake on the straights here. Get a little bit more speed. But the car's handling good in the rain, so now that I got the feel of the corners pretty well. Alright, overtake in use on the straights. Here we go. Just get that little bit more speed going on. And now it's kind of nice because I actually have these guys to follow, so I can kind of anticipate my turns a little bit better. So that's actually kind of helpful. Could have used the overtake there. Hey, I want it to be that way, dude. I am fine with that. I will use my overtake, but I'm not making this engine any faster, dude. Nobody else is, and I'm not really wanting to lengthen my lead at this point. It is wet out here. Very wet. Let's see, where's the teammate? Teammate is way back there, unfortunately. Luckily, he is not the last car, so that's nice, as we almost drive off into the turn. Too much. Three wide though, racing here in the rain. That's what you call crazy. All right, we're using the overtake though. We are using overtake on the straights, and that seems to be keeping us out of the clutches of Vettel. So. And see, with these guys in front of me, I can anticipate my turns a lot better. I'm making cleaner laps, so that is working out to my advantage there. And once again, could have used overtake there as well, but didn't think about it, so. We're going to get into our overtake. And we got a caution. Nope, got it. Okay, we're good. Well, still kind of cautionary in that turn. Everyone's kind of piled up there. Not really a wreck, just traffic. And Daniel Kivat he's out of here. So that's potentially another position for our buddy Manuel. So we'll see how that works. I think the rain's it's either just the tires kicking up the rain, or it is actually getting worse. Okay, there we go, much better. We did a little bit of a break, then we just kind of coasted into the turn. That felt good. That felt real good. Alright, so we might be able, at the end of, I'm going to say, if I can keep with these guys like I have, use overtake on this straightaway here, that's going to help. But I keep with these guys, might be able to switch over to standard and get in front of them. Currently, no damage on the car. As I say that, I run into Botas, so there we go. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We got somebody. Let's see how the car handles. Fairly good, so not a whole lot of a loss in the rain at lower speeds, so yeah, a little bit of downforce loss there, you can feel that going wide. Well, if the pace car comes out, we will pit, and we already got one car out that was off on track, so our pace car potential is fairly high. Yeah, don't have as much downforce for the turns. Ooh, got loose a little bit there. Felt the rear tires slide. Woo. Definitely don't want that. So currently we are really doing well, just running on we're running on lean. We haven't even switched over to standard yet, and we are still If just judging by my advance into the corner, I can outbrake these guys into the corners, so I am probably faster than these guys just with that. Because look at this, I can gain a whole lot into the corner, but I'm braking extra to make sure I don't run into him. So even with that little bit of wing off, I think we are good. This turn right here, this is going to be the worst one, because I don't have that particular side of the car with the downforce now. So luckily, I think we're doing pretty good. Gotta get more turbo wings on this car, that's for sure. Alright, so 7 laps completed. Coming up to complete number 8. We'll have 10 more. Vettel making a bit of a charge there, but I also didn't use my overtake, so use an overtake now. And we pull away. We're not getting a mix 3. We're going to try standard, but I'm not promising you anything there, Jeff. Just so you know. Alright, how we doing? How we doing? Doing pretty good, doing pretty good. Didn't use overtake there because I was using... Ah! There's the other wing! Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, you think? Alrighty, we got wing damage. How's the car working? I'll feel it in the turns here and see. Yep. That's not good. That's not good. Hey Vettel, you really don't want to be there, dude. You really don't want to be there. Where did Leclerc come from? Why is he purple? That's weird. We got a pretty hard hit there with Ricardo. Who was that? See, I had Albon, someone beside me, and I kind of got into Ricardo there. He got loose, went into the wall, came back across the track. I'm going to check damage here. We got a lot of wing damage. Everything else looks pretty good. We got Norris and Gasly behind us. Currently, the car really doesn't feel like I can't drive it. So we got lower speeds, so obviously right there I can't drive it, but it doesn't feel totally undrivable. So right now I'm just going to stay out here and just kind of hope for caution. Full course caution here, so let's see, again we have Norris go by us. Bye-bye to Norris there. We have Gasly coming up. Ricardo looks like he's back into it. Nope, he's 9 seconds back or so, so we are going to stay in it here. Right, Ricardo, you do what you need to do there, mate. Actually, that's Gasly. So yeah, you guys, Gasly go. Go on there, Gasly. As we hit the sign. Currently we're in the 10th position. The other guys are 8 seconds back. So we're not pitting. Might regret that, but at least we're... I think if you're in 10th you get points, right? But hey, if I'm in 10th position, if I just finish 10th, that's a pretty big win-win for our team. So hey, it's like with a damaged car finishing that high, it's like hey, we are going to go with that if we can here. I mentioned with the possibility of other cars in front wrecking out and stuff like that as we try to turn. There we go. Got 8 laps remaining. Car is tough to turn. Alright, thank you, Jeff. Also got the lack of downforce in the front, so that's going to help out with the tire wear up there. So that is helpful. Also, the other thing is starting to turn a lot earlier than even before now, to be able to get the car to actually negotiate the turns there. Ocon signs are about 5 seconds behind me, so I gotta keep an eyeball on those two. Yeah, a little bit too close now. Get some distance here. Much better turn. Yeah, looks like they're closing in pretty good here. Yep, car is rattling pretty hard trying to take the turns, so that's not helpful. Signs and Ocon closing in fairly good, unfortunately. We'll look at hopefully keeping them towards the back, if we can. Vladimir Bottas has the fastest lap. Not sure if that's going to put him in the front or not. Definitely good for him. And cut 110. We still get him on the outside, which is hilarious. 4 laps remaining. So far we'll be able to keep these guys behind us. If we can get that final 2 turns down, we should be able to keep them there. But I'm not gonna count on that, because Volcon's about to go past me here. And signs. And got, who did we get it? And got into signs there, I believe. And there is a safety car. And this will be our chance to get our pitting done. Not sure how that's working. Again, new tires, new wing. Hopefully this will help us on the restart. Alright, and back out on track. Brand new tires and etc. Oh, hey, whatever. It's not like you're specific on what position I'm supposed to be in. Back to green? No, I can't tell. Yeah, we're back to green, I think. Whew, got really loose coming out of that turn there. Thank you. Again. Car doesn't have any rear grip, so we'll have to look at some chassis development in that area. Colin's spinning, so I'm gonna have to work on that, as I said. So once again, not the day we wanted, but not bad. If we had speed.
And Mercedes have pulled off a great victory here today. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
Well, the safety car completely changed the race, didn't it? It's hard to say exactly what would have happened without it, but there's no question that they came out of that situation in a good position.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. It wasn't the best weekend for our championship leader, and their advantage at the top has been reduced. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
That's got to be the Flying Finn. Wait, how many Flying Fins have we had now? Anyway, I'm talking about Bottas this time. Just great raw speed, and a good job in traffic as well.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend from them as they fight their way towards the top. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it. How do you feel the weather affected the outcome today?
Changed strategies, but the top drivers still performed the best.
Why do you
Really
think
did.
you weren't as quick as your teammate today?
Let's see, I made a few mistakes and they
There
were
was
more
quite a lot of
consistent.
contact today, wasn't there?
So with the drivers, let's see, I think I gave as good as I got there. Yeah, I think I gave as good as I got there, honestly.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Alright, thank you. Alrighty, got ourselves some sponsorship money. Let's go. Guys, we're gonna head back to the shop and we'll bring you back once we get there, and we're gonna work on stuff. But that's it for this video. Alright guys, so we're back at home base, so we got some stuff we need to take care of. We're going to be, let's see, that's, can't do that, marketing strategy conference, power equipment upgrade. Yes, definitely going to do that. I'm going to work on GeForce training. Going Going to work on the power development team. Yep, we're going to help out the chassis department there. And we're also going to do some marketing strategy conference as well. So very, very busy trying to get a lot of stuff done. Let's see, we have just had a call from the colleague at Honda. They finished a new upgrade package for a unit. Alright, so Honda, obviously our power provider, along with Panaz. So a lot of different guys working for us there. So that's good to know. So let's look at upgrades. Can we do anything? We can probably get, yep, we can get some roll dampeners, engine cover. Alright, we're going to get these started in development here and hope that those come through in the end. Let's see here, we got everything going there fairly well, so nothing there. Let's see, we don't get any new sponsorship. Nobody's talking to us about that yet. So far we are overall pretty good. Let's see, we're gonna team standings, these results right here. Gonna look at our faculties. I'm gonna see if we got some durability upgrades coming. I'm gonna see, can we upgrade anything with our driver? Nope. So got one. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we have some different stuff we can do here, it looks like. So let's go to durability here. Build time, quality control. Alright, we're going to improve our quality control there and fix and upgrade our facility in durability. So we spent some money, but I think it's going to be worth it. So let's advance some time here.
Our new parts have been completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
Alrighty, thank you. And looks like we got a invitational event to go to, so we will get ready to go to that there. So we got a deal with Panaz that we're going to be going out testing out a car, so we will go to that. Alrighty guys, well, we're going to hop into the invitational event. Let's go. Alrighty guys, so we are here in our Panaz here on track. And so we're going to get some laps in here at the Texas road course. So this car has quite a bit of power and stuff. Usually does pretty good. So I'm going to get through here. Get down onto the road course. Of course we got our Black Rifle coffee sign right up there too. And don't worry, they don't mind me running over a few cones. So this car is really fairly balanced. Obviously don't want to get into the wall too much there. Yeah, really good car. Obviously it's fendered, so usually works fairly good as a in-between of an open wheel car and stuff. But definitely a very fun car to drive. also gets a bit of a drift-like aspect to it. You can definitely get the rear wheels to break loose. Definitely makes it a fun little car to take around on a road course and stuff. So, like it. Like this car. So definitely glad these guys are on board with us to help us with the aerodynamics and stuff. Because this car is really good. So, you can get a lot of speed on the oval part of the track, but also is really good at the road course as well. So they're definitely helping us out overall. Alrighty, this car is sweet, guys. Gonna take it back around to the pit entrance here and call it a day, but these things are fun. I think we got Manuel up next to drive this car as well, so get this thing in here and call it a day. So thanks guys for watching this little video here, and so we'll probably be back in the office here in a bit. So, and this thing's fun.
I'm worried about our cash reserves.
Alrighty, thank
They're
you
pretty
there
low,
for letting
and
me
we
know
might
about
have to
that.
start shutting down
We are
facilities.
back, guys, and so driving that Panaz around Texas Motor Speedway, the road course again for a bit of a event. Was very, very fun. So definitely happy to do that with our friends over at Panaz. And so that was very, very cool. So got ourselves some extra cash in for that, so that's helpful. So let's continue to advance time here. So we got us some G-Force training done. Power department stuff is in. Chassis team building's in. We got marketing strategy conference, that's finished.
I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed the quality control.
Alrighty, so we're gonna go
Make
back
sure you indicate
into
what you'd
R&D
like
here.
redeveloped via the R&D screen.
And this one has failed, so we're gonna get that done. Get those guys back to work there. So we got 1.6 million once again in the bank, and we got the season break, so let's get that started on. Alrighty guys, so we're back once again, so let's see anything we can do. Nope, nothing we can do there, so can't attend the esports event, which would be kind of fun, but oh well. We got 2.26 million now in the bank. We got some durability build stuff in. Let me see here, can we do anything else? We can improve different stuff. We can also improve our simulator, which we are definitely going to do. So we're going to get that done. Going to put us into a bit of a financial bind, but that's okay. We need our driver to really get stuff moving. So let's see. We got Carl who's giving us some stuff. Had a call from our colleagues at Honda. Yep, we already read that. Good news from our team over at the durability department, boss. The recent upgrades to the factory opened new development opportunities. You can look at the newly available upgrades in the R&D screen. Alrighty, so let's go to our faculty. Oh, look at that. Nice chassis faculty, and we got some new stuff going on in there. Looks good. Alrighty, so look at our R&D for the chassis. Oh yeah, look at all that stuff that we've added. Alrighty, cool. Faculty Spec 2 required for some of these, but we got some new stuff we can work on. So very good. So looking cool. And we're gonna go ahead and advance here up to the Belgian Grand Prix. Got our roll dampeners in. Alrighty.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through from the fabrication.
So next
process.
up is
We'll have
Belgium
them with us for the next Grand Prix.
and the Circuit des Francorchamps. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not really sure. Francorchamps. Well, that's how I'm gonna pronounce it anyway. So I think that's how you do it. Definitely Spa though. So Circuit des Spa. Anyways, that's a fun track. Definitely fast. So we will be seeing you there next time, guys. So hopefully, while we're working here, our other driver, Manuel, is going to hopefully improve on some more stuff while he's working there, so we'll see how that goes. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed some racing at Texas. We definitely enjoyed going out there with Panaz, and that was definitely fun. But we'll see you here, guys, next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.